another big question that a lot of people had for me is, what do I do for a living? If any of you guys follow me on Twitter, you might know from there because I have tweeted about my job a couple times. It's basically been something that I haven't really posted about on Instagram or any other type of social media. It's just, my personal thing. But I decided that I can share what I do for a living now. But like I've said to you guys before, I don't really like my job because it doesn't make me happy and it doesn't make me feel satisfied. When I think about what I want to do for a living, I want it to be something that makes me feel good at the end of the day. And this job just doesn't do that. I think it's mainly because you don't work with customers, you are working on your own. The physical demands of the job just kind of suck for me. I'm sure a lot of people at my work really like this job, and I do feel grateful and I do feel blessed to have a job that pays more than minimum wage and isn't super easy to get. It's kind of hard to get into where I work. So I do feel grateful and I do feel lucky that I have insurance and I'm able to afford the basic needs for me and the children, because a lot of single moms need welfare and all those sorts of things. And as of right now, I don't need any assistance and I'm able to afford my bills and our basic needs with this job. So a lot of people that live in Michigan or the Midwest might know about Ford and Chrysler and all those types of things. Car manufacturing, that's what I work in. I'm not some chick that sits at a desk. I work in an assembly plant and I work on the line and I stand on my feet 10 hours a day and I help build cars. I feel like that's not like the typical Instagram, popular on social media type person job, but that's my job. I'm a single mom of 2 kids. It came down to the fact that I needed a job that was going to provide me an income where I can take care of them, because a receptionist doesn't do it. A waitress doesn't do it. There's just, all the jobs that you think of women having, young women with children having, they just don't provide the income that I needed to be able to afford a house and a car and all those types of things. And I don't own a house, I rent a house, and I don't have a nice brand new car, I have a used car. So it really just provides our basic needs, because I make twice the minimum wage in the state of Michigan. I'm just getting there, I'm not getting above and beyond. I don't have a ton of money. I'm basically like 2 parents, both having minimum wage jobs. That's the kind of income I have. But like I said, the job is very physically demanding. You are on your feet 10 hours a day. You are moving 10 hours a day. You are walking with the car. You're securing bolts. You're putting nuts on. You're putting parts on the car. You're putting hoses on and securing clamps. This is all probably sounding really, really confusing to, especially to the women, because I know nothing about cars. But this is a job that provides for me and my family, and I have worked here now for 3 years, and I get insurance, and I'm able to take care of us, and that is what matters to me. I really, really do want to move forward in life at some point and be able to go to school. It's just too hard right now. Me personally, I feel like I would be most satisfied doing something with aesthetics and being able to work with a customer, give her a facial, do her makeup, do something that makes somebody feel good about themselves. I feel like that would be the most satisfying and rewarding job for me. But right now, in the state where I live, in the area where I live, all of the schooling is done on the same exact days that I am mandatory have to be at work. So that is out of the question for me, and it really sucks. I was really heartbroken because I realized, okay, this is really what I want to do. This is what I want to go to school for, and I can't, and it sucks. And it makes me really sad, but hopefully one day things will change. You never know. What is it like to work in a car manufacturing plant, an assembly plant? It is exhausting. For me, I'm sure for some people it's just whatever. But for me, physically, yes, it's exhausting. I'm much smaller than a lot of the people. I'm a woman, and I am weak. When I get home at the end of the day, I'm pooped. I don't want to do anything else. If I sit on the couch, the day is over. So after work, I'll try and run my errands right away, do stuff with the kids right away before I ever sit down, or else I will be done for. I get up between 3 and 3:30 a.m. and I leave for work around 4:30, and I get home from work around 5 p.m. So it's a very, very long day. And aside from being physically exhausting, to me personally, the job is mentally and emotionally exhausting. Mentally exhausting because you're doing the same thing over and over and over every single day. And just completing that same task over and over and over, you begin to feel like a robot, and it's tiring on you mentally because like you're not being challenged. There's nothing to think about. It's just weird. I don't know. It makes me feel bleh. You know what I'm saying? And then emotionally, it's, I look around and I'm like, I see people who've been here for 30 years doing this. This is their life. This is where they're at every day of their life. And it's like, I don't want that. And it makes me emotional because I'm like, how am I ever going to get out of this? Like, I have to do this to take care of the kids. But I can't see any way that I have a plan to get out of here and move on and do something better with my life. Like, I just don't know. So it's been a struggle for me. Hopefully I can figure it out, guys, because I do not want to be where I'm at forever. But yeah, so that's what I do. It's super fancy, super cool. I know I'm not like most Instagram moms who are stay-at-home moms or sell things. I'm completely different, and I think that's a good thing. I think that I represent the majority here of people who actually, I'm not dogging on you guys for not having jobs that are 9 to 5 like me, because obviously I'm stuck and it sucks. But I'm saying the average mom, single mom of kids, has a job like me, has to do a job they don't really like, struggles to get by, struggles with trying to go to school and everything. And I think that's part of what makes me as humble as I am and as honest as I am, is that I know what it's like to be there and have to do these things. So yeah. Well, make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I'll see you again soon.